Hello there, I'm SuperB1996 and welcome to the channel. Now some of you are probably coming from that Final Fantasy video I just did, which has amassed over 50k views at the time of this recording, or if you're here from some any other kind of video and don't know what the hell I'm about, I am a YouTuber that likes to do discussion videos, if you want to call them that. So I typically only do 4 game franchises on this channel, that being Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Sonic the Hedgehog and Ratchet and Clank, but I do branch out into other things. I do skits every now and then. This could technically count as a skit, but the only skit I've really done is a little playlist called the Motivation Series, which I'll put somewhere here, maybe. I will put here where my hand is. So, yeah, that's typically what I do. I do Final Fantasy discussions a lot, so at the moment we're building up the hype for Final Fantasy 15. So if you're a Final Fantasy fan, I mean, I don't just do Final Fantasy 15, I do many, I just talk about Final Fantasy in general. Here's a video about me talking whether or not Final Fantasy is dead or not.
Now, this is more than apparent in Final Fantasy 15, of course, where it is mainly just action based, although you've got this new bloody wait mode which they've added, but it's just, that's not exactly what people want. But I just wanted to talk to you guys today about the fact that is turn-based Final Fantasy dead? And what I mean by this are none of the main numbered games of Final Fantasy going to feature this style of gameplay anymore. Now I am aware that the spin-off titles are indeed doing this job with turn-based gameplay. I think World of Final Fantasy incorporates this style of gameplay very nicely, and of course all the HD remakes that Square Enix are bringing out, and the mobile games which are incorporating this.
Also, one of my channel's main big pieces of content is Kingdom Hearts, which I essentially do pretty much, or I used to do most of the time. I do a lot of Kingdom Hearts discussions ranging from theories, not as often as I used to, but I will be getting back into it. I also do discussion videos leading up to the release of Kingdom Hearts 3, which looks absolutely, well, Kingdom Hearts 3, Jesus, I don't have to say nothing about it, you know what it is. But here's an example of a Kingdom Hearts discussion video I did.
Thinking about it now, I don't think we're going to get a Kingdom Hearts 3 release date now until late next year. Unfortunately, I don't think Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to release next year. I'll be very surprised. We could get a release window at E3 or at some point this year. I still kind of doubt it, because we have got 2.8 coming out, and that's the thing with 2.8. That's probably why they haven't been allowed to release or announce a release date just yet, is because of this rule. And we could expect a release date for Kingdom Hearts 2.8 at E3, hopefully, fingers crossed, and maybe see some gameplay of that Birth by Sleep 0.2, but I'm getting off topic.
One of the other main game franchises which I do is, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, as you can see there. Look at him, good old Sonic, he's just sitting there, not doing much. Oddly enough, I put him next to Mario. But yeah, I do, Sonic the Hedgehog isn't as common on my channel as other franchises, although I do talk about it quite a lot. Most recently I did a Sonic the Hedgehog 25th anniversary tribute video and spoke about Sonic Mania and Project Sonic 2017, I nearly said 15, which is the newest Sonic game in the franchise. And finally, another major franchise which I cover is Ratchet and Clank. During the lead up to the PS4 release of the game, I posted quite a lot of discussion videos about Ratchet and Clank. I did a playthrough of the first game, and I'm doing a playthrough, currently working on it, on the PS4 game. So I did all of that, and it got pretty good views, and maybe some of you know me from the Ratchet and Clank videos, but of course I do a bit more than that. I mean, of course, this doesn't just mean that I do those 4 franchises only. I do branch out into actual other gaming news. I do talk about general gaming news sometimes, or anything that crops up. I talk about retro games such as Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. I've talked about trophy hunting on PlayStation before. I've talked about PlayStation in general. YouTube, I've got a few things, including rant videos about YouTube coming up soon. Yeah, I don't just cover those 4 game franchises, so if you're into gaming in general, then I'm going to be covering all of that from now on anyway. besides any form of, you know, gaming content, I also talk about game development, or I will be doing more stuff on game development on the channel soon. For those who don't know, I am of course developing my own game called Rise and Phoenix. There is a gameplay trailer of that releasing very soon. For those who don't know as well, the development group which I am the head of, called Celestial Games, is kind of where Rise and Phoenix is created, and we consist of 3 people right now, including a channel called Eliasan, who you know, who is also helping working on Rise and Phoenix. I also do have other people working on the game with me, testing it, you know, just playing the game, sending me, like, me kind of outsourcing it to other people as well. Right, so if you're a fan of anything which I have just mentioned, and like a bit of British, you know, humour, and just like me in general as a YouTuber, which is kind of the thing I'm trying to go for here, is people to like me, then hit that good old subscribe button, because there's plenty more to go. And considering now I'm nearly at 800 subscribers, this channel isn't slowing down, it is just the start. Also, to kind of just whet your appetites even more, I have got a massive project coming at the end of the year. I can't disclose anything about it yet, I've only just started working on it, but there is a massive video coming at the end of the year. Also more skits, even though I've already mentioned that. So what are you waiting for? Go and hit that subscribe button today, because you seriously won't be disappointed. I may sound like a bit of a stereotypical cliche advert that you'd find on your local television box, but I am being dead serious. This channel is only going to go up in quality. Things are just going to get better, so there's not a better time to subscribe to the channel. So if you like me, you like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Sonic, Ratchet and Clank, that was a struggle to remember all that, then please go ahead and hit subscribe, because you definitely won't regret it. But that's been it from me. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. I've been SuperB1996, and I'll catch you all later.